Hello everyone, this is StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fam Gamer TV. I'm coming to you from the Ep33. It's right over there. To the right of us. Having trouble getting a good shot of it. So I said that I would grind, and my characters are pretty advanced now. I went ahead and I got to level 32 with Aiko. That's how leveled up she had become before she learned all of her abilities. And then I believe Zidane, Vivi, and Amarant were all like 24, 24, 23. And I thought, you know, I don't like that with the level 5 death option, so I went ahead, no, I think they were 29 or something like that. They were getting ready to turn a level. So I went ahead and got Garnet, and she was level 24. So yeah, I think everybody else was 20. I forget how it worked out. Anyhow, Garnet is level 31 now, and Zidane, Vivi, and Amarant are well over 35. So as you can see, Amarant has all of his skills learned, and if that's true of Amarant, then it's definitely true of Aiko. Everybody has everything learned at this time. Oh yeah, and I got to work on my stock of Paradots and Sapphires. I was gonna grind 99 of both, but I forgot how arduous of a task that really is. It's really a lot of time spent grinding. And I'm no longer in a low level game because I have all 8 characters, but I at least want to keep my characters at a logical, natural level for the rest of the game somewhat. So stopping now with the stones that I have. I went and I got Magician Shoes, 30 copies. I went and I got 30 copies of Maiden's Ring, because that's what my guide says I'll need to synthesize some other items further down the road. I did that in the Black Mage Village, and while I was in the Black Mage Village, I went ahead and I finally got to the root of my Mogmail crisis. So my Mogmail is screwed up, and it's okay though, because I had thought that if I break the chain, I wouldn't be able to get a trophy associated with the Mogmail. I found out that's not true. Basically, I can break the chain as long as I accept the Mogmail quest later and I have things figured out by later in the game. I can still go ahead and get that trophy. So I'm not worried about it. I did want to have a perfect Mogmail system going just to show you guys what a perfect Mogmail system would look like. However, we can jump back on the train soon here, probably at the next Moogle that we meet. So, basically, you can have more than 2 Mogmails at a time. I had assumed wrong. I thought you could only have 2, because I had 2 save files back to back where I only had 2, and they were a different 2 each time. So in one save file I had picked up 2 in a row and forgot to get the 3rd one, and then in another save file I had mistakenly thought that I got 2 in a row and picked up a 3rd one, and it superseded and overwrote the 2nd one. I think what happened there was that I actually got 1, forgot to get the 2nd one, and then did get the 3rd one, and incorrectly assumed that the 3rd one had covered up the 2nd one. Anyhow, that's neither here nor there, and I don't really have the senders or the receivers to those letters to make that clear. Anyway, you can have 3 Mogmails in your inventory at a time, and I don't believe the game will ever give you more than 3 Mogmails at a time anyway, so feel free the first time you meet a Moogle to do the Mogmail and get the mail from them, and you should have a perfect Mogmail game. Okay, so excuse me, had a dry throat. So we're going to the Ep33, and this will wind out disc 2. We'll be done if you're playing on the original format, or if you're just curious on how this would align with the original format. On the PS1 discs, this would be the end of disc 2 that we're coming up on. This is the last segment, and it empties out into disc 3 when we, you know, do a change of scenery at the end of this this next scenario and movie FMV that results from it. So while we're going up this Ep33, we'll be able to see all of the monsters that we haven't had the ability to have Quina in our party to try to eat and gain abilities from. So that'll be frustrating. Also, there are 2 enemies on the main continent that we also didn't get Blue Mage abilities for Quina before Condipedi, because I wanted to not get a lot of encounters before we got our 8 people. So now that we've got our 8 people, the next time we get Quina in the party, we'll be able to do a huge blue magic run. Alright, let's see. There's still a little mist, but at least there's no more coming out. Must mean Kuja isn't here yet. What happened to the mist? We beat the beast that breathes it. So much for the mist continent. No more mist. They must possess incredible powers to accomplish such a feat. There's the silver dragon. How I've longed for this day. He's just standing on the back. He's not riding, he doesn't have a saddle or anything. He's just standing there. It's weird. The day I might finally cast away this mask to reveal my true self. Now it no longer matters if the Ep33 is liberated. It means nothing to me. Oh man. The tree is so beautiful. Its beauty becomes the great mother tree that lives among the stars. Silver Dragon, let us watch the drama unfold from the trunk of Ifa. No one shall interrupt us there. You haven't taken a minute aside to name your Silver Dragon, you just call it Silver Dragon. That would be like... Well, I guess some humans do call their dog dog, or their cat cat, or at least D-O-G or C-A-T. Well, I don't know. Who do you want to take? Who do I want to take with me to fight Kuja? Let's see, do we want to change party members? Do we want that? I suppose we could always change out Aiko for Garnet, because, I mean, after all, Aiko has the Phoenix summon. Let's see, make sure Garnet's not equipped with anything first that we really need. Nope. And she's got all her skills learned, so we don't have to unequip anything. We'll put Aiko in there just so that you know, we can have the Phoenix summon just in case. We probably won't get TPK'd, but you know, we could. go to menu. We'll use an item on Vivi. Oh wow, this is the first time we've had more high potions than potions. So guys, yeah, if you want to grind high potions, go ahead and do that on the outer continent, because you'll get way more high potions than regular potions over here. It seems like the Mist Continent, it's the other way around. You get a lot of potions, but not a lot of high potions. And also, while grinding for your Paradots and Sapphires, it helps to know your Sapphires. Those are on the mountain trail between Kandipiti and Ep33 and Maidensari. Those gnolls, you can steal from them and get Phoenix Pinions. Now that's still a very low chance, just like with the other enemies that we have fought. But there's a Ochu in there too, and that's a plant-based enemy. It's weak to fire, and you could steal the Phoenix Pinions from those as well. And that is not as hard to do. I got a lot of my Phoenix Pinions from the Ochu. Grinding, I was stealing from the gnolls and from the Ochus, and I ended up getting 33 Phoenix Pinions, so I kept pace with the Paradots that I was getting, and I exceeded the Sapphires that I was getting by stealing from the Ochus and the gnolls. Now the trolls that you find in there, their steal is much less interesting. You can steal a tent from them, but I mean, you know, tents are more expensive than some of the items, so it's still pretty good to get tents, because that's your MP supply if you don't want to be using your few elixirs that you have. And again, there's nowhere in the game to buy elixirs. I mean, ethers. Well, ethers or elixirs. I don't think you can buy them anywhere. There may be one secret shop, but that's not till the very end of the game. We'll pass the trunk if we go any further. Oh, so I guess we will bypass a lot of the monsters that Quina will want to eat. Kujo went down that trunk. How are we going to get up there? Can't we climb there? Well, no, you have Vivi with you. He falls down every time he tries to jump or anything. Yeah, see, no, he's not going to be able to get up there. Garnet can't get up there either. We came all this way, now what? What's the problem? You should just go by yourself. We gotta go face him together. How did this wimp end up beating me? Watch where you're walking. You almost knocked me down. He who hesitates is lost. You'd best remember that. Well, I prefer my way or the highway. Whatever, like you actually have a plan. You're the one that lost his Zidane. Shut up, brat. You owe me one, remember? It's payback time. There's some Gargant grass around here. So a Gargant can't be far. I want you to catch one for me. And we can all get on and ride it to the top. Why should I do all that when I could just take the kids up myself? How'd I ever let this dimwit beat me? Amaranth is just very unpleasant. Alright, Garnet, hop on. A little closer for comfort than she wanted to be, I guess. The weak lose their freedom to the strong. Such is the way of the strong, and it is the providence of nature that only the strong survive. He is a fascist. That is why I needed strength. I learned of powers that would daunt even him over 10 years ago. Him? Who's him? Such a long time, now my forces are ready to strike. Ah, the suspense is terrible. So they've come this far, have they? Perfect. I'll warm up on them until the elephant lady shows up. The elephant lady? You mean Brain? Oh yeah, she was preparing for a trip, wasn't she? Last time she, ordered Beatrix around. Now we're even. Show me what you guys can do. Well, there's Kuja. No, we're done organizing the party. We're pretty good here. Kuja, maker of black mages. Any enemy of Zidane is an enemy of mine. Okay, let's go. You are Kuja, correct? My name is Princess Garnet Till Alexandros. I wish to ask you something. Was it really you who persuaded my mother to start the war? The war that threw the entire miscontinent into chaos? You made everyone, the black mages, into instruments of war. Oh dear. The princess has such a bloodthirsty little puppet. What? Vivi's not bloodthirsty? I don't have the power to do such a thing. I gave them a little recipe. Begin with broth of mist and fermented souls and boil. Then pour genuine black magic into a mixing bowl and heat to... Stop it! Not done telling you how to make the soulless toys out of the dregs of souls. You mean mist? First you don't want to listen, now you start asking questions. Oh brother, but you're not ready yet. Why, you don't feel anything? Taking the lives of so many? Spare me the lecture, lives come and go all the time, what's the big deal? Speaking of warmongers, why, what about that mother of yours, princess? She said she won't feel alive until she has everything. Breaks my heart to see such greed. The war was my fault? No, no. Your mother wanted it. All I did was give her a little push. Liar, my mother was sweet and kind. You changed her. Now, is that reality or perception? 'Cause you were a lot younger when you knew the sweet, kind mother. Sometimes you can hide your true intentions from children. Wahaha, so the curtain rises. Perfect, my canary. Let me show you the truth about your mother. First act, the end of ugly desire. It's showtime. Oh man. Here comes the fleet. She's got gunships. So you finally decided to show your girly face here. You're all that stands between me and total domination. But I haven't forgotten all you've done for me. In return, I will show you the ultimate power. Wow. So she's gonna use it on him? Order the black mages to focus all their magical energies into a single spell. Lay suppressing fire upon Kuja until the casting is finished. Fire at will. Dang. Orders from Her Majesty. You don't know who you messin' with. can't believe it. I heard her voice perfectly from this perch on this tree branch all the way up here. Your mother isn't satisfied with just one continent. Her ugliness and stupidity are truly impressive. Dang, don't be talking about people's moms like that, Kuja. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. What are you talking about? You're just the opening number. Time for the real show. No, we won't let you get away. The mist may be created no more, but it still lurks in caves and forests, right? What? I can make monsters with magic. So he's gonna start summoning monsters. Good thing we have Amarant and Vivi hasted. I mean, Amarant and Zidane, my bad. Alright, well, let's see. We probably want to use Fira. Oh, by the way, I took off the hat that does an added 50% magic, ice magic, because I have another walkthrough, another game facts that I printed out, and it shows certain equipments that you can wear that will, if you wear them as you level up, they will increase your stats upon level up. And one of those was the mage's hat. And so we wanted to take off the hat that gives Vivi a plus 50% ice damage, because the hat he's wearing now gives him magic +1, I believe, on a level up. So take note of that in the playthrough. I'll be doing a more in-depth discussion of that later on. So 2 of your enemies are duking it out. Why not just leave them and finish off the winner? My money's on Kuja. Yeah, Amarant would say that. Your prize cannons are useless against the spawn of the mist. But even a fool like you knows that there is only one path you can take, right? Stupid elephant lady, why do you hesitate? Very well. I'll make the first move. I'll give you a clean target you can't miss. Silver Dragon descend. Seriously? Amarant's right, let's split before we get dragged in. No, I can't. Can't let anything happen to my mother. I have to save her. She extracted Eidolons from you and started a war. I still don't want her to die. She didn't care one bit whether you lived or died. You don't have to call her mother anymore. She's my only mother. I don't care if you don't understand. Oh man, you said that there was an Eidolon imprisoned near here, right? Yep. Looks like we're going to get it. See the place with lots of roots? That's it. Okay. Don't go alone. So we're going to be fighting a procession of these monsters now, as we're meant to follow Garnet down the Ep33, this winding path. However, I do believe that there is a secret here. It's turning out to be quite a show. Anyone can get emotional at a time like this. Give her a break. Let's go. Garnet's in danger all by herself. Yeah, let's go after her. So here it is. A Moogle. Mognat. There's a letter from Stiltzkin, but I don't understand what he's saying. The mist is gone. Is this a blessing or a curse? I didn't understand. Can't we all be happy now that the mist is gone? Oh, I thought he was gonna have a letter for us to deliver to someone. I guess not. It'll be a little longer before we pick up the chain of Mogmail again, I guess. Okay, so this Moogle would have Mogmail for us if we had a current chain. Oh man. They're moving pretty fast. Yeah, we should have been able to pick up a Mogmail from that Moogle. But I guess, you know, with a broken chain, we just won't get it. We don't have Insomniac equipped on Aiko yet, obviously. She must need some more support gems in order to get that. So that's what I'm talking about with getting Aiko so late in the game. I think Amarant has another character whose involvement in the game adds to his stats, and I think it's Marcus. I think when the involvement that you do for Marcus maybe translates into Amarant's stat growth, so I think he gets his support gems based on that. And I think Aiko is the one who doesn't have a lot. I think Cinna is her stand-in for the beginning of the game, so she doesn't get a lot of level ups. So her support gems are always a problem. Let's see. I sense the Eidolon's power. Now I can save my mother. Please help me. So they used Carbuncle a long time ago to seal away this Eidolon, which is Leviathan. No! I can't save my mother with his Eidolon. Why? What's wrong? Can't you free it? No, I have it. I sense it's a great Eidolon, but I don't believe it. This is a legendary sea serpent, Leviathan. An Eidolon who wipes out its enemies with a huge tidal wave. I'm sorry, Garnet. Yeah, because your mom's the one in the ships. No, it's not your fault, but my mother's still in danger. Oh, man. Running all that way only to find the Eidolon is not what you need. Any other Eidolon would have worked in this situation besides the one we found. All remaining ammunition was spent on that last wave of monsters. The next wave will chew us up unless we pull out now. Back to your post, soldier. Ooh, well, some of the black mages are down. There goes that super spell. Your Majesty, the black mages have completed their preparations. Oh, well, I guess spell's going on. Anyhow. Draconic Seedling, Bahamut, King of Dragons. So were they preparing the summon spell for Bahamut, or what? Because I'm pretty sure Brain just summoned Bahamut by herself with the stone. I don't know, but that's a pretty mean looking Bahamut right there. That's probably the coolest looking Bahamut, I think. Ooh, well, that couldn't have felt good for Kuja. Looks like it didn't feel good for most of the continent. And Kuja's bleeding. We've never seen that before. Why is he happy about it? That's weird. I've heard the stories, but I never thought summoning could be so powerful. Yeah, well, you should have been there at Clara, fool. If Zidane is after their power, I better watch out. He doesn't know anything about Zidane yet. Wow. Now we can win, and Mother won't have to die. Aiko, don't you think? What's wrong? Mog, she's terrified. How come? Don't you know that last Eidolon, Bahamut, the Dragon King? He'll win for sure. Blood. Excellent, Bahamut. Power, mobility. You are truly the best. You even hurt me a little. And you, Brain, your tragic role in this drama now comes to an end. I'm sure you'll enjoy the second act from your soul's hellish prison, since the stage will be your former home. What? The final act will take us away from Gaia, and I will kill my nemesis with my own hand. Who? Nemesis? Who are you talking about? Everything is going according to plan. Ha ha ha! Isn't it always at this point in the game where the... Whoa! The bad guy starts talking about things that make no sense? The eye opening up in the sky is a brand new thing, though, from my reckoning. Kuja's enjoying this a bit too much. The eye open in the sky... What, did it re-brainwash Bahamut or something? Oh, snap. Well, there goes the fleet. The entire Alexandrian Navy died that day. And Kuja got away laughing. I don't know why Bahamut attacked the one who summoned him. But we found Queen Brain on the beach next to her escape pod. She could hardly move, and I thought she'd come to a stop any second. I hate Kuja a lot, but I hate Brain a lot too. So much that I wanted this to happen to her. I should be happy, but once I saw Garnet start to cry, I didn't know how I should feel. Kind of wanted to cry too. Amaran's just on the boat. I can hear my daughter's voice. Yes, Mother, I'm here. Right here. I am empty now. Free. Free of that terrible greed. Mother. I haven't felt this way since I saw that play with you and your father. I led Alexandria down the path of ruin. The people will be happier with you on the throne. She's having trouble breathing. Is it just because she's heavy? We went back to Alexandria on Queen Brain's escape pod. We also brought Garnet's mother with us. Well, she's not heavy enough to sink the boat. At least we know that. So Tot's back in Alexandria. This way, princess. Steiner and Beatrix are there too. How horrible that her life had to end this way. I still can't believe all that has happened. It was my fault. No, it was my fault. They're still trying to one-up each other. Thank you, both of you. I must not carry the burden of ruling Alexandria alone. Will both of you please help me during this, my time of need? Certainly. Thank you. It's a weird game they're playing with us here. Presenting us the tragic death of a villain we already despise. Yep, roses were her favorite. The townspeople sent it as an offering for the Queen's grave. True, Queen Brain had been acting quite erratic before her death, but the people are still very fond of her, as you can see. So was it Kuja who put that greed inside her heart? He did say he gave her a little push. Mother, I shall become a great queen. So I don't know, it's all whether you believe Kuja is lying or depends. They leave it open to interpretation. Now, who's the real bad guy? We know who the more powerful bad guy is, obviously. Because Kuja has some ability to open up an eye in the sky, which is seriously terrifying. And we saw the eye in the sky when Maiden Sari was destroyed. So we can only surmise that he's been doing this all along. Destroying entire civilizations and armies of people at a whim. That's a true threat. Well, we're at the castle. Oh yeah, she won't be a princess. Yeah. And don't you forget it. Yep, let's get her ready to become a queen here. Please take the throne with full confidence. Well, she won't be alone. She'll have her Dr. Tot. And her 2 guards. 3 more days until crowning of a new queen. What a day. Well, yeah, Steiner dodged a bullet. He just learned that his queen was evil, and now he has a queen he can believe in. We ain't seen each other in ages. Why the sourpuss, partner? What happened? Maybe that Garnet chick dumped him. Well, she did. Kinda dump him right after marrying him. This ain't like you at all, Zidane. Hey Ruby, I heard you started a mini theater. That's right, darling, my plays are a hit. Cool, let's go watch. Yeah. Alright, cowboys. Zidane, you ain't coming, are ya? That's alright, darling. Come on over whenever you want. Let's go, boys. So going to meet them will start the next segment of story. Ooh. Whoa. Dang, Blank. Just knocking him down like that. Hello. Haven't seen you since you left Alexandria Castle. How are you? Well, a lot of things happened, but I'm doing fine. How about you? What have you been doing since we left the castle? Me, let's see. Oh yeah, it's been crazy since you guys escaped. Rusty, that rat chick, Freya, and what's her face? That girl general of Alexandria. Beatrix. Yeah, the three of them got totally worked. Marcus and I had to carry him out on our backs. Marcus? It's was he lying? Was he caught in a lie? We gotta get going before Ruby gets mad at us again. Oh yeah, she hates it when we're late. Sorry, Vivi. I'll see you later. Oh man. Let's see, we got Vivi back. We have no one else in our party. Zidane won't speak to us. He's just gonna be grumpy. I'm not even sure if there's any new treasure around here. So I'm kinda just gonna have to search everywhere that I think there might be treasure. He's still talking about the play? Oh, probably one of Ruby's plays. Yeah, well. Let's see what we can dig up as Vivi here. He plays a mean trumpet. It's taking her forever to finish it. Let's see, we already checked those bushes. Oh, we have ATEs. It's so big. Oh man. Aiko. What a gigantic house. I gotta see the inside. We cook good food. Something smells delicious. You hungry? Well, yeah. You very hungry? Yeah. You unbearably hungry? Uh-huh, that too. Too bad. Oh, you idiots. Personally, I think General Beatrix would make a better queen. Actually, I do too. Point of fact, I think the Garnet and Zidane love story shouldn't end here. Oh, so Hippo Lady wants us to race against Hippolyta because he plays too many video games. And we play too many video games. So, let's see. We're gonna do square and circle. We've got to make sure to have our fingers going for this. I'm losing step with Vivi a little bit. This here is the game that I was talking about when I'm talking about getting cards. So we can keep playing that game a little more, but I'm getting to the end of the video here, so I don't want to bog down the rest of the video with Hippolyta Racing. I'll probably get into some of that in the next video. But I want to get to the save point. Oh, she hasn't finished Isla's dress yet. Let's see what's going on here. There's different people in the square. Oh, we received a potion. She's late. I wonder if she ditched me. He said to meet him here, but he's late. What are the odds? They're looking for each other. This gate leads outside. Well, I don't think they'll let us outside. Okay, so we haven't found anything new yet, but at least, you know, we checked a lot of this stuff here. Yeah, even he knows that they're trying to meet each other. Well, I hope Princess Garnet is still in love with Zidane. We'll have to see. So we've cleared those parts of the town. Oh. This little queen is a bit demanding. Just wait till you get married, buddy. Let's see. What's this guy got to say? I think they're a fine bunch of fighters. I want to join them. I'm going to work hard and gain the respect of the people. I don't know, Ryan. Another ATE. Been a long time. Been a while. Where have you been? We were worried. Sorry, I've been training. Training? Yeah, training. Training for what? It was... Oh, so we're not gonna hear. Okay. So, that's a mini game. That we could... Oh. Excuse me. I've been looking to play against an experienced card player. Well, okay, good. We're gonna go to the save spot. We don't want to play you yet. Maybe a little later. Let's see. Is he selling anything we want to buy? Remedies are for sale at this point. That's good, but they're pretty expensive still. So the gambling minigame is a game that you can get some trophies from, and then the racing hip hall game is a game that you can get a trophy from. So that's 2 trophies right there. And then there's also the jump rope minigame, which we can pick up again here. Zidane's done himself in this time. Yeah. But think about it. He's never been in a serious relationship before. He probably doesn't even know what to do with himself right now. Come on, he's in love with a queen. Did he think it'd work out? I'm sure he thought about that a lot. That's why he's in turmoil. He looks so depressed. Yeah. But this is something he needs to deal with head on. This is gonna make him stronger, you'll see. But see, I just don't see Zidane as a king, though. So that's why I was saying Beatrix might actually make a better queen for Alexandria. I mean, she's the paragon of, you know, the strong woman soldier. Things wouldn't change if Beatrix was queen and Garnet could still bum around with Zidane, questing across the world. I think it would work better. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hey Stiltzkin, long time no see. Hey Artemisian, why does your coat look so shiny? Well, it's none of my business. Look, you have been delivering... Look, have you been delivering mail properly? Of course I have. Are you sure that you delivered all my mail to my friends? Of course I did. You sent out 5. But what about the other one? So, yeah, if we had done more successful Mogmails, then he would have said you sent out like 9 or something like that. 3 heroic knights of Pluto. The statue is built to commemorate the 3 knights who fought bravely in the 15th Limblom War in 1601. I'm open today. Ooh, we have an Angel Bless we can make here. I don't think we have an Angel Bless. I think we had a Rune Tooth. So we're going to go ahead and make that Angel Bless. We're not going to get too far into these synthesis here. But we can make a Reflect Ring and we can make an Anklet now. And we need anklets for our Reflect Rings, so that's good. Feather Boots, we'll need Feather Boots. Black Belt would be great. And now we can make Pearl Rouge, isn't that cool? But we need our Moonstones to do it, so I don't think we'll be making a whole bunch of Pearl Rouge. Because we also don't want to give up our elixirs. But at least in the next episode we'll be able to do some synthesis. And these are the Nero brothers. But inside we're very different. Okay, yeah, whatever. Family is precious. Yeah, they are strange men. Okay, so Gladius, Icebrand, Partisan, Ice Lance. We don't have an Ice Lance yet, do we? Unless that's the one... Is Freya holding an Ice Lance right now? I don't know, because Amarant's not in our party, and he's definitely holding Poison Knuckles. Lamia's Flute, Flames... You know what? We'll go shopping when we get all our people back. Haven't seen my brother in ages. Well, we can do a mini-game there. But I'm not about gambling right now. So... we'll do that later. Here's a bunch of gil, though. And then... there's another one over here. A Phoenix Pinion. Alright. Currently out of service. Great. Just when we want to get down there. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to go this way. That's a big piano. Are you here to see the new queen too? You think Princess Garnet will be a good queen for Alexandria? Well, I didn't like Queen Brain better, so we'll have to say yes, I think so. Unfortunately, Beatrix is not an option. Sir Princess Garnet will do a fine job. Now, see, if I had my way about it, if we're able to make another game for Final Fantasy that was like a prequel or a sequel, I would definitely make a scenario where Beatrix was queen. What do you mean? We reserved a room for 100 gil for 3 nights. No, it's actually 100 gil per night. But I chose this inn because I heard it was 100 gil for 3 nights. Dear, let's just pay 300 gil and stay at this inn. Well, it's Coronation Week, so the rate is 120 gil per night. Wow. What kind of business are you running here? He's been running a screwy business this whole time. He's making such a scene, I'm so embarrassed right now. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. You think so too? So, what does this mean, though? This is the mayor of Dali. And we weren't able to get we weren't able to get into the mayor's mansion because he was in there and he kept telling us to leave. So this is our cue that at this point in the game, if we want to go back to Dolly and figure out what is in the mayor's house, we can do so. All we need to do is remember how to get back to Dolly, and all that we do is we walk out of the front gates of Alexandria Castle, because Dolly is back on the ledge. Now we don't want to talk to Zidane or to Marcus and Blank yet. Your kitten Mittens ran away again. Sorry, buddy. We can't help you this time. We already helped you with that quest. Speaking of having already done a quest, remember when Hippal said he hid his cards away and we'll never find them? We can climb this bell tower here and pull the rope. But no box will drop. Now, if we had not found the zombie and Flan cards and whatever cards were in that box, we could pull this rope and a box would drop right now. We would get those 3 cards, plus we would get an Ifrit card and a Rama card. So I kind of screwed up by getting those cards earlier, because now I've gypped myself out of getting Shiva and Rama, and those are pretty valuable cards at this point in the game. So if you did forget to get that box, you're in luck. You're actually doing better, because now I'm 2 cards less than I should be. Alright, yes, we want to buy this deal. This is Stiltzkin's Deals. This goes towards the a trophy that we'll unlock for getting all of Stiltzkin's deals. Been thinking about how the mist disappeared, but I gotta do more traveling to find the answer. Okay, let's see. Artemisian. I'm Artemisian, the Magnet mailman. You're asking me why I don't deliver mail properly? I can't tell you. But that's your job, bro. We're doing it all for you. You are incompetent in your job. Let's see, Magnet. You want to give Kupo a letter. My big brother sent me a letter? Kupo, where has he been? I've been worried. Fossaroo is very comfortable. I like it here, Kupo. We play hide and seek every day. The most important things in life are to work hard and play hard, Kupo. I'm glad my big brother is doing well, Kupo. Well, let's see if he's going to give us mail. Artemisian just delivered a letter to me from far away. Let's read it. From Malgrika to Kupo. Even Muggles want to look beautiful. I use my special item very carefully. You don't come across it very often. It's very special to me, Kupo. What? Malgrika has a special item that she uses very careful and is very special to her. It's a letter from Malgrika, the most beautiful Moogle in the world. What a pleasant surprise, Kupo. I don't get it. Vanity. Okay, so, but do you have a mail for us to deliver? I suppose not. Well, we're gonna save here, guys, for the end of the video. We'll pick back up in Alexandria. And we will probably do a bunch of hip-hop racing, probably get a bunch of prizes. We'll definitely explore more of the town, and so it should be a very fun episode. And this has been StiltzkinKupo84, representing Cat and Fam Gamer TV. Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe, and please make my daughter's channel as popular as it could be. I'll see you next episode.